G'day guys, welcome back to Arthur's videos. Okay, what have we got for this this topic to do? Oh, that's right, we're continuing what's in the mystery box, these guys say. Yeah man, yeah, we know what's in there. It's that Wonder Boy. You're still talking about it, you haven't fixed it yet. What type of guy are you? You haven't fixed the problem. Dudes, I'm getting there slowly. I'm doing a few other shit at the same time. As we normally say in all my videos, you need to have a yum char, okay, to get the go. Yeah, man, you're a boozer. You're a boozer. Yeah, let's have a look at that, man. If it was a pajamas, so what can I say? All right, so yeah, let me get my thoughts together. So, guys, cheers. And what's in the box? Yeah, man. Yeah, we've heard it. Get some new material. We've heard it. Yeah. All right, what's in the box? Yes, it's called the Wonder Boy, but is it the Wonder Boy? Well, all right, here we go. I'm going to reveal what's in the box. Check that out, guys. Check those couple of honeys out, huh? See? You thought it was the Wonder Boy. Okay, now check those girls out, huh? Wouldn't you want a bit of that, those original Japanese girls? And this is done by Atlas. Atlas, yeah. Atlas was at the end, they were doing photo booths, What's this got to do with the board you're talking about? Oh, you need a bit of entertainment, Check that out. Mate, these are original, no bootlegs here. Check that out, with Atlas. They were doing those photo booths back in the day. In the late 2000s, they were bloody famous, They would go in there to these booths and they would do their little stickies of hand to their friends and that. So, yeah, I thought I'll show you this catalogue that I found, But, yeah, I'll hold it there for you guys for a bit longer if you want to have an Uncle Doug. All right, so there you go. All right, let's move on, okay? Okay, that's enough of that, all right. What's in the box, all right? What it is the Wonder Boy. All right, it's the Wonder Boy. Okay, I've put the little stickers on. Some guy goes, man, can you stop using your hands? I said, mate, I'm a wog. The Greeks invented hand signal, the sign language for people. If you don't believe me, watch two wogs standing next to each other, not even a couple of feet apart, and they're still using their hands while they're talking. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to power it up to show you the problem that I've got. I've fixed up the sound problem. I'm going to boot it up now. I have to turn the light off. Let me move up to the screen so you guys can sort of see it. All right. So there you go. There's the Wonder Boy. All right. So the problem, if you noticed, everything looks good in that. And there was one guy contacted me on the first one. He was talking about he's got a problem with the top layer board. You notice how all this is going beautifully. There's nothing wrong with it and that. All right. So now this is what the problem is. Okay. You hear that? I've got the sound going. Remember I said to you there was something audio on the beginning. So I've got the sound going. So check this out. You see that? Oh yeah, man. There's nothing wrong with this guy. There's nothing wrong with it. All right. Have a look at that. See the jolting? See how it's jolting and it stops? Jolting. Don't worry about that. I'll sort that out. But you see that? There you go. All right. Now, to answer that guy's question on the first one, all right. So you understand what I'm trying to explain to you with the jolting. So forget about that. Now I'm going to show you guys. See this daughter board here? All right. If I remove that to solve that other problem that guy's got, what happens by removing this daughter board? All right, so you can sort of see now I'm back to here again. All right, back to there. All right, if you noticed, there's no character. The guy's not there, basically. So if I put a credit on, all right, you notice the little boy's not there. All right, so if I start the game up, all right, have a look. You see that? So the little guy's disappeared. So that daughter board, let's turn it on. That daughter board that I've got here, the guy's talking about the two chips here. They're GAL chips, okay? They control the information and the gate array, basically. So there's an email address on there. That guy who's left a message, contact me. I'll try to explain it to you. That's why I'm doing this video for you, to explain it to you. Basically, what the story, hang on, let me turn my light on so you can sort of see a bit more light. Oh, fuck, that's a bit more brighter now. I'll get rid of the light. Okay, so back to no light now. All right, so that's what those two chips do. They control all this for the character. So back to this guy's board. I got the new stickers in. My missus came back from overseas. I changed the socket. Okay, I've basically changed the socket, if you can sort of see. I haven't done this one here yet, basically, so I've done that. But what was wrong with the soundboard, you're saying? Okay, what was wrong with it? The track had blown out. Someone shorted out the speaker line, and then I had to replace the track because the track had disappeared from something. I don't know what the hell happened. So I did that. That's my repair job on the link, basically. Now back to that other repair job over here. All right, that one there. That's a 5-volt rail. What somebody else previously did, they actually put a bloody. I'm not making it up. They actually fucking put a staple there to make the link. And what I've used in mine is actually a capacitor leg from the Mortal Kombat axles that I use. I keep the legs because they're a nice size wire, so I use that to do the repair job. So what I might do is I'll put a bit of gook over that, some green gook, and it'll cover that up. And back to that other track repair. Remember I said to you, these battle scars here? Yep, I've checked them out. There's nothing wrong with them. They're just been scuff marked and that. So I'll put a bit of green gook. It's sort of epoxy resin, and you got to use an ultraviolet light to dry it up, basically. So that's as far as I got with it. And then as I said, I bought another board in. This is another board from another friend of mine that I borrowed. As I said to you, always need another board. And yeah, man, you were saying it's an easy fault. I've had that before. Yeah, no, I got caught with my pants down, okay? And my willy was showing. So what I've done is I borrowed someone else's board. It's the same layout. And you notice there was another one. There was a black one. It's the same shit, the same board, same layout, basically. So what I'm going to do now with this is I'm going to use this to verify my area of the characters. And this section here, that one there controls the wording, it says Wonderboy. Now if you remove that, that'll come up. You'll see what that one does too as well. Basically that's your sprite section, And hang on. Oh, and if I back to these two, I actually did remove these to suss that out before I done this video. If you remove these, it's like you removing this whole board. Okay, you'll not get no character, no little boy at all, and nothing with this. But I've got the last video that I shot in the special guest, we're going to call it now the new segment, the special guest, that CPS2 board that I pulled out. Everybody was a bit excited, was impressed how clean that board was. So my new special guest today is, what is that? What is that board? Okay, that's a Killer Instinct 1, all right? This is a Killer Instinct 1 board. I got this in yesterday for a repair, and it was a Mortal Kombat 3 in there, but we're going to go to that one because that was bad. So I got this board in. Now, I haven't touched it. This is how I've got it, but have a look at the repair job of this. Can you see that? Have a look at that. Check that out. That's originally, I've got originally there's a socket in there, all right? There's a socket. Why the fuck did they do this? Check that out, man. Check the repair job underneath that. Like I said, if you don't have quality equipment, do not work on these boards. These boards are shit to work on, and they're worse than the Konami crap, okay? But have a look at the track work, how fine the tracks are on this and that. So now what I've got to do is, this guy here is the boot up ROM for the hard drive. This is a compact flash. Now it used to have a little hard drive on this. We pissed that off, and now we're using CAD file. Lucky for those guys who upload all this stuff. This is Killer Instinct 1. This is worth big dollars. Don't believe me? Google it. I'm surprised on how much these are going for now. But have a look at that. I haven't touched it. I wanted to bring it in as a special guest. Okay, so this is a special guest, the Killer Instinct. Because everybody was surprised on that CPS2 that I brought out anyway, and it looked like $1 million. But have a look at that. lucky I've got a couple of other ones that I've got one fully working. I've got, and the other killer instinct here, this is the audio. My one has got an audio problem, so I've got to work out, this is the audio section, I've got to work that out. You always move your hand around, you know. I'm just giving you a quick rough down and that, but these are prick to work on boards, man. So I've got to pull this guy out now. And they go, yeah, man, you're doing a Wonder Boy, you're doing this. How many jobs are you doing? I said, mate, when I get in a shitty mood, I'll just go and do something else, come back to it with a fresh idea. Never get upset, but I can't believe, look at the job, man, you know. I said to the guy again, mate, again, where the hell, which arsehole are you pulling these shits out of, you know, and all this shit, but that's how he got it, you know what I mean? Yeah, he was a bit pissed off as well, too, so I've got to clean this up and that, but yeah, I thought I'd bring you the special guest in, you know, the Killer Instinct, you know. Killer Instinct 2 is the same, different sound, different security chip. Okay, it's a different number. That's their security. The ulterior chip is a security. Same with the rest of the same, basically, and a different hard drive is a Killer 2, basically. They're fucking not cheap to find anymore. So that was our special guest that came in just now. But as I said to you, you always need another board to work to fix another problem up, basically, you know, because sometimes you look like it, like I said, oh yeah, it might be an easy fault to do, but nah, was I bloody wrong, you know what I mean? So yeah, back to that. Yeah, was I wrong with that, basically, you know? So now I've got the other guy, I'll power them up together and then I'll use my logic probe to work out. I know which section is causing the problems around here. So I'll do that, basically. So yeah, so as I said to you, every time you get something to work on, always have good another board, you know, don't shotgun it. You know, but as I said, I started off, like I said, I keep repeating myself. I started off working out, tracking out what's wrong with it, and going step by stage, you know. But I thought everybody asked me, can you just show us what the game does, you know, rather than talking with your bloody hand going, with your hand going like this, you know. So yeah, all right, guys, thanks for watching this video. You know, the whole saying is, video games, pinball machines is a passion. All right, well, thanks for watching.